Yes to your title, I'm looking at one. What's up, Yard Gnome? How we doing? I know it's a nice little, it's a clickbaity title. It's more for the YouTube folks to try and get some people to watch the video, right? How you doing, Gnome? It's good to see you, dude. All right, we are officially ready to build. So let me talk you through what we got here today. We've got the Intel i7 looking at me? 14700K, got 32 gigs of Oloy RAM, 3 terabytes of storage, one coming from that Sabrent Rocket 4, 2 coming from that Crucial P3. Of course, we got the RTX 4090, a 360 millimeter cooler from Deepcool, and then we've got the Aorus Z790 Elite X Wi-Fi 7 gaming motherboard, LGA 1700 PCIe 5 DDR5 support. Right there. And then, like you can see in the title, we've got the Lian Li Lancool III RGB mesh, which is a monster of a case. It's bigger than the Lancool II. I'm gonna say that right meow. It's big. Whoa, doing the gaming and building in reverse order today? I know. Kevin really wanted me to hop on, Mr. Beeringer really wanted me to hop on and play earlier today. So I was like, you know what? Let's do it. All right, 4090, get out of here. We don't need you right now. I could use some food, you guys. Could use some food. Dude, I know, I'm excited to go to Loot Fest again this year. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a booth and everything. Also got a fresh cut, that's right. I did get my hair cut today. Feels real nice. If I could get my hair cut like every other week, I would. The problem is I can't afford it. You know, maybe someday if the business really starts booming, we'll just expense my haircuts, but for now, we don't. Realistically, I could expense it now because, let's be real, it's all about the online persona. Taylor, what is up over on the YouTube side? This is Taylor's build right here. 4090's already down on the floor, but we're ready to get started. You know, we're ready. You won't have a booth, so I'll come hang in yours. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I'm sponsoring the streaming booth, and then I'll have my own booth with some stuff there. Yeah, buddy. What's up, Taylor? How you doing today? We got all this extra stuff in here. Okay. Get all that out of there. We'll have to bring in some pizza from Cane Rosso. So good. Ooh. You had pizza for sure? Nom, 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 nom. Dude, I could use... Pizza sounds real good right now. Honestly, anything sounds really good right now. I'm just hungry. It's a lot easier to like ignore being hungry when you're gaming, because your mind is always kind of focused on the game. But when you build a computer, you got lots of time for your brain to wander. And right now, it's thinking about food. So there's that. Dude, I was putting in work with that sniper. If y'all didn't get to see that, you can go back and watch that kick stream because I am nasty with the sniper. All right, especially now that they're one-shots again. So good. So good. What's everybody up to tonight? It's hump day, it's Wednesday. I don't know about everyone else, but for me, you know, I've got like a half day tomorrow and then I'm done for the year for my day job. I'll still be doing this. But for my day job, I'll be done. All right, i7 14700K installed, ready to go. Now we can get our Ooh, that's kind of cool. This little latch. They got basically like the same sort of little latch that you use to tie down your M.2 to lift up and like release the M.2 heatsink. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what's everybody up to tonight? Just ate dinner, relaxing one more day, and you're off till Tuesday. Hey, let's go. So you got like a 4 or 5 day weekend? Ooh, that's pretty good. I get like, literally I'm off from tomorrow afternoon through the 1st of the year. So I'll come back on the 2nd of the year for my day job. I'll be doing this pretty much every day, but you know how it goes. When you own a business, you're always working. That's how it goes. Granted, that does require people to buy computers. So if you haven't yet, go to rednekengineer.com, get yourself a computer, and you'll get to watch it being built live on Kick and or YouTube. Mr. Taylor is over on YouTube right now watching his own PC getting built. How cool is that? Okay. Is that actually on there? It doesn't feel like it's actually on. Being held down. Is it? There must be, the clasp must be underneath because, oh, nope, it's still coming up. Seems weird. This thing doesn't seem to be actually catching this guy. Like, am I putting it in too far? Like, can I put it in, like, not as far? That's kind of a lame design, if that's the case. There it goes. Wow. Okay. Not the best design there ever, Gigabyte. Doing friggin' awesome. Let's go. I'm hoping the family doesn't still have the plague by the weekend. Well, that sounds like a good thing to hope for. Oh, look at that. This one's toolless too?
It's a trap!
Uncle Bud coming in with a sub. It's a trap! I don't know if that's the sound that it makes, but thank you. Hold on, let's, Uncle Bud, I can't believe you weren't already a sub. Hold on, let me update, where's my mouse? I need to go update our counter here. We can't see it on this one for some reason. There it is. There's the counter. And let's open this up. Get Uncle Bud. I thought Uncle Bud gifted a bunch of subs previously. He did, right there. Uncle Bud's at 10 subs total towards the PC giveaway, which we are a little over halfway to. I think at the end of the year, we're just gonna give it away. Whether we hit that number or not, I think that's what we're gonna do. All right. Okay, got it sorted out. I'm back. Forgot to put yourself in there. You just realized, how dare you? Okay, but really though, I appreciate it. Okay, let's get our 2 terabyte SSD in here. This is a Crucial P3 Gen 3 SSD, but it does say it'll go up to 3,500 megabytes per second read, which is pretty darn fast for a Gen 3 SSD. And because it's from Crucial, it's good quality. Okay, let's get that installed. Boom. No tool, except for this one. All right, and then gotta take this top one off. And you just slide it on in there. There we go. That one was much easier. I don't know why that first one struggled so much to get installed, but whatever. Whatever. I feel bad because I asked you a lot of questions for free. Hey, that's what I'm here for, man. I mean, I'm happy to get paid to answer questions, but, you know. Don't feel bad he loves answering all the tech questions. It's true. I really don't. I really don't mind at all. Now, if it's something that's gonna take me like 30 minutes or an hour to like research or, you know, walk you through something, you know, that's something different. If it's just like me on stream answering questions, whatever. You guys did solve your monitor? Oh, we did? Yes. And by we, I mean, I think it was Richard. It's not me. All right, got some Oloy RAM here. This is CL32-6400. Each one of these sticks is 16 gigabytes for a total of, yep, 32. Sorry. That's what happens when you let your daughter watch a bunch of ridiculous educational kids stuff. Okay, we've got all that installed. We can get our tower out here. That's a big freaking tower. Oh my God. Okay, so pull that down, pull that off, and lift it. Oh, hold on, you guys aren't watching this. So the way to open these, and it was the same way for the Lancool II. But the way you open this is you flip this down like that, and then you can grab underneath here. And then if you want to take it off, just kind of lift it up, just like so. And then this you can close back up or whatever if you want. You don't have to. Oh, and then we gotta do the same thing on the other side. So flip her down, pull it back. It's a little stiff, There we go. So she said. Okay. And then these are gonna have to come out as well. They're gonna be in the way if we don't take them out now. Sweet, we got lots of good access here. Well, this might have to come out when we put the CPU cooler in. I'll take that out as well. Everything, just pull it out. Who cares? We don't need it. Okay, there we go. So, I'm going to bring this guy out here to the back. Just get him out of the way. I heard back from Height the other day, and no, don't tell me it's even further delayed. Am I just the luckiest man alive to have actually gotten mine? Like, I said in my thing that people likely would not be able to get anything through January, and I'm starting to wonder if that was like a little bit, whatever it's called, conservative. Not conservative, undershooting, whatever. I found your settings video from Trap from a year ago. Oh yeah, that was a long video too. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. It was for a different game technically, I think, but okay, what's going on? Why is my phone vibrating like crazy? Someone is trying to call me from South Carolina. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Okay. Let's get our motherboard installed here. Come on. If I can. It's just a little. There we go. It's a little bit of a struggle to get it into that. This middle one here usually is the one that kind of is like acts as a locator. Sometimes it takes just a little extra effort to get it into that. Mid to late January now. Oh my God. I'm glad people, I think Trap was the one who convinced me to order my Height case. That is now gone. It's no longer mine. I sold it, but they're offering a $50 refund for your trouble. Oh, like you'll still get it, and then they're gonna send you $50 on top of that. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not great. Like you're still waiting forever for a computer case, but it's better. It's better than what it could be. You know, I'd take it. Let's get this out of the way here a little bit. I don't need that right now. Okay, let's find. Pretty sure they use the standard ones. Oh, let's find all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Man, this thing is tall. The computer thing is just, it's big and wide. Am I on the right height? Yeah, I am. This computer's just really thick. Yeah, that's crazy it's gonna take so long. You have this case in white? Oh, that's awesome. This is a great case, man. I really like it. I don't remember, I think I've only built maybe one PC. No, I don't know if I've built any in this, the RG, or the like Lancool III RGB. I have built several in the Lancool II, and I really like it. In fact, my stream PC now is built inside of a Lancool II. Maybe it was like a Lancool III compact or something like that. I can't remember which one it was, but essentially the same exact case. There we go, that's in there. I mean, it's not like I'm waiting for the case. Yeah, I guess you already have your PC built, so it's not the end of the world. But it is a pain that you have to wait that long. Can I reach this last one? I can't see it. I could reach it, but I can't see it, so down we go. Here it is now, I see it. All right, that's the last one, so time to tighten them all up. Wait, how does my hair look, chat? Is it looking thin up there, or are we good? Just one more check, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I'll give you like the full kind of tour. There we go, now we're good. Better than yours. I'm just kidding. My hair seems to be sticking around for a while. Hairline up front maybe has moved just a little bit over the years, but we're still looking pretty good for that. Thank my dad for that, because my mom's side of the family sure doesn't have any hair. All right. That is all good to go. So let's move it over here for a second. And we gotta get all this stuff off of here. Do you know what time it is? Whoa, did y'all see that bald spot? You wish, Richard. Although you have hair, plenty of hair too, don't you? No reason for you to be jealous. Yeah, it's time for Lazy Susan. We don't really have a theme song for Lazy Susan, but if someone wanted to make a soundbite that's like a stinger for Lazy Susan, I would 100% use it as a sound command in Botrix. That would be incredible. Whew! That is a big old case. All right. The good news is this can definitely fit a 360 millimeter AIO on top. So we can leave the front fans on there, put our AIO on top, and this is gonna be, that's gonna make it go a lot faster. Okay, there's a lot of stuff here though. I have crazy hair except for the top back of your head. You got the sweater vest going on, is that what you're saying? All right, HD audio, here we go. Oh wait, we got another one of these little twist ties here that I hate. Don't like them. Okay. Can I get this thing clear of all this stuff? All right. I'm gonna shift this over just a little bit more.
Switch screens maybe.
You have very thick and coarse. Okay. See, I have thick hair. I have a lot of it. Or sorry, I guess I have like, oops. I have like thin in terms of like very fine hair, but there's a lot of it. Yep, switch screens. Good comms, good comms. Okay, HD audio, done. Let's get our USB stuff in next. I think I need to, I think I'm gonna pull it out of here maybe for now, the USB stuff. Just because sometimes they tend to not be as long as we would like them to be. I know. I know. I heard it too. Oh, do we push it through here? Okay, interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this design here. Like it's open, but then there's the pass-through here. Like why do that? Oh, I can adjust it too? Oh, interesting, interesting. I can scooch that closer to the motherboard. Very interesting. Okay, well, let's scoot it over so it's not as noticeable. Okay. All right. Can you guys tell I haven't really built in this version of this case before? I'm just like, ooh, fun. What's that? Yeah. Let's look at this. Yeah. Okay. USB 3. Let's get that in here as well. That's gonna go. I flipped it the wrong way. Dear. Okay, that's good. Those are gonna look nice and clean next to each other. All right, we got a lot of stuff here. We got one SATA power cable there. All right, let's get, this is our front panel, like power switch, all that good stuff. Let's get all that connected here. This is next. Next. Okay, got that, we got that. Yep, it's on this side. Looks like they have double. Like you could, it almost kind of looks like you could have two sets of power switches on this motherboard. Okay. Drink some more water. I don't know if I am just hungry. If I didn't drink enough water today. I don't feel wonderful right now. All right, we got all of our case fans for the front here. Let's get those installed. Boom, easy. Done. Okay, this is RGB for all of the front fans, or at least it should be. Should be RGB for all the front fans. Assume. I think the way this one works, it's been a minute, but basically there's a jumper for all of these front fans RGB to go up to this connector up here, or up to this like board where you can control them, and then there's an output like this that you can then run to your motherboard. So then you just have, for all the fans, this one connector to deal with down to the motherboard. That one's gonna be all the way over here. Here we go, done. Okay, and then that's everything over here that needs to be connected at the moment. We just have this one SATA power cable left that is not connected, but that can be connected much later because we've got to get our power supply cables in first to do that. And then these guys, I can kind of just like run them down here like that. I might even put just like a cable tie on them for now to kind of just hold them in place so that they're not getting in the way of everything. Just like that. Okay. And then this rear fan is gonna need a home. So we got CPU fan, CPU optional. Is this guy gonna reach anything? Dun, 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 dun. Why is it so short? Yeah, there's no system fan headers up here. There's none over here. There's none along the side. So like this guy's just out of luck. He just isn't gonna reach anything, is he? Could I steal like a splitter? I could pull one of the front fans off of the splitter. I think I have more splitters though. What if we just try that? What if we do that instead? It's gonna look really funky having a 3-to-1 back here with just one connector to it, but whatever. Here we go. I don't think my wife's watching, otherwise I would ask her to bring me some food. Babe, bring me food. All right, got that one connected in there now. Plenty of extra length. Might snag this left side to do that. Okay, just like that. You and Trap should do another settings video for me for Modern Warfare 3. I'll think about it. Okay, we really don't need these drive trays down here, but if they don't get in the way, I guess we'll leave them. All right, what do we have next? Let's put the CPU power cables in here while we have space for that. That video did not get a lot of views, and I don't really want to do it again. I feel like there's some good ones out there. I just don't know that it's worth the money that it'll cost me to edit it, you know? I know you found it helpful. I'm sure a few people found it helpful, but it didn't get very many views. It certainly is not still getting views, besides you. So I'm trying to like make sure all the content I'm putting out, one, like appeals to a lot of people, and two, is like what I would call evergreen content. I don't know if this is like an official, I don't know if that's like an official term or if it's just something that me and like some other people that I know use, but it's like finding content that is not, you know, like there's certain like, you know, Warzone loadout content that's like, yeah, it's probably solid for like a few weeks, but then they nerf stuff and then it's like, it's not really worth anything anymore, you know? And so people stop watching it. Like it hits to some point and then people basically stop watching it. It's like, I want to focus on my content being good enough that it gets watched like in perpetuity, you know? All right, so we need that, we need that. We need, that's CPU, I need that. SATA, definitely need that. Another CPU, want that. And the rest of these I should not need. Okay, let's get our CPU cables installed. Those guys doing loadout videos put out so many, it's crazy, I know. And like there's kind of a couple ways you can go about it. It's like you can do something like that where you're basically putting out a new one, you know, every week or every couple days. Or you can try and find ways to like make, and there's nothing wrong with that content. Like it's not bad content. It's not what I'm going for, you know. I love that you have a variety of content. I appreciate that. But yeah, like that's not what I'm like, you know, it's not what I'm looking for. Like I can only put out so many videos. Like I only pay for so many videos to be edited every month, and so, you know, I have to be smart about how I do stuff, you know. All right, CPU power cables installed. We can put our CPU cooler in now if we want. Let's do that. Take these out of the way for now. We don't need them at the moment. TruckDev does have his own Discord and he posts settings over there. Yes, that's true. Although he recently got locked out of his Discord. I don't know what happened. Something got messed up with like two-factor authentication or something, and he's been locked out of his Discord for a while. At least his main Discord account that he uses. So I don't know how he's been doing everything, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I try to put out like, yeah, a decent variety of content. Like I've started putting out some of these reviews. I did a few of the like the news videos, and they didn't do as well as I was hoping they would. So I'm not sure if I'll keep doing those. I know like some of like my friends and stuff really liked them, and I feel like the people that watched them enjoyed them, but then like they just wouldn't go anywhere. I don't know if that's part of like, I don't know if that's part of being because they're just significantly different from other stuff I was doing, or if they just weren't good enough for the masses to watch them, you know? It's hard to know which one's which. I don't want to waste effort over and over to find out that like I shouldn't have been doing them at all in the first place, you know? I heard his account got hacked. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, we got a nice big case today. So I want to show off the fancy side of this if we can. We can take the top of this off. Yeah, I don't know if he's like waiting for it to come back still or what his plan is with getting it back. So I can take this whole tray out, I think, if I want to. Looks like we can. I think my plan though is to put this here and then just go like that. All right, so let's do that. I could pull that tray out, but I don't think I need to, so I'm not gonna bother with it. It's tough to get that going. People will watch the dumbest stuff and then watch something that I wouldn't consider quality comes out bombs. Yeah, doesn't make sense sometimes. All right, we're flipping that way, so tails to the right, like that. Let's put this on the side. Ooh, come back. Yeah, and I've started to find some things that people really like watching, and so, you know, I'm gonna keep trying to push on those things rather than putting effort into ones that, you know, either, you know, maybe I could spend more effort to like do better at or something, but they just aren't doing well now. And so maybe until I get better production value or something, I should just not do those things. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Got all those fans in there, connected up. People will watch the dumbest stuff, and then when something that I would consider quality comes out, it bombs. Yeah, that's the thing. It's so weird. Like you never know what people are gonna watch. I mean, look at like all of these crazy, huge IRL streamers that are literally garbage human beings, but millions of people watch them all the time. You're like, well, if I want to do well, I could do that, but I also have a conscience and a family, so I can't just like go travel places and be a D-bag. Anyways, enough about that. IRL streamers are weird. I don't like them. Yeah, get a hot tub and bikini and a, yeah, maybe I could digitally enhance these or something. I don't know. Build's going good, Reaper. Build is going good. We are, I don't know, halfway-ish. Something like that. A little less than halfway. But this is a much quicker build, a lot fewer fans, less like configuration work. So we should be cruising through here pretty soon. Every single one of these threads so far feels not quite cross-threaded, but maybe like there's paint in the threads or something. So they're not as smooth as they should be. How about a sauna stream where I just stay in as long as I can? I think that would be more fun for people than me being in a hot tub. I mean, it also sounds dangerous, but might be funny. It's kind of hard when you also have your daytime job keeping you from being able to put out other videos that's outside of your streams and current bots. That's very true. I'm very much time limited, and that is unfortunate, but this certainly does not pay the bills at this point. Nowhere near an engineering job where I have a decade of experience, nearly, like 9 years of experience. Coming into 2024, yeah. Like I would say mid next year, it's around 10 years, because between a couple of long-term internships that I did, like 6-month-long internships, and then like actually being a full-time engineer outside of school after graduating. Let's just say that unlike several degrees that you can get at a university, engineering does pay it for itself. I don't think I want to see any of those streams. Yeah, probably not. I don't think too many people would. You mean you don't use Loctite when putting a PC together? Oh, God, no. Although it'd be funny to see if Loctite would work as a thermal paste. All right, there we go. Got that in there. And then we need to put this guy in over here. Like that. Let's play Who Wants to Ruin Their CPU? What did we ruin it? What do you mean? What do you mean? All right, let's get our CPU fan in here. CPU fan there. Got RGB right next to it. Let's put that in here. And then SATA power is gonna stick out the back. Let's pull all these through the back. And the only one we'll need to plug in is the CPU optional, which is the pump fan, aka the pump. Yeah, who wants to let me ruin their CPU? Come on, hands up. All right, let's bring this down, and then we can install this guy. Yeah, someone definitely got paint on the threads of this radiator or something. Either that or they're not built to spec. They are a little bit tough to start. All right, let's scooch this over just so I'm not getting hit, not hitting that camera there. So I've got this radiator shifted as far forward as we can. That way we don't have to worry about hitting the VRM coolers, this cooler here, the CPU power cables, like none of that is gonna get hit. We should have some room up here to reach up and plug in our pump fan as well by scooching this back. So that's kind of the reason we're putting it out here. Should help with the rest of the installation. It's not gonna make too much of a difference in terms of airflow, but it might help a little bit too. All right, that was the last bolt to put in. Now we can tighten them all down. Now that my hand's cramping. Okay, those are all in there. Got all that. Okay, gotta put these guys on here now, like this. Ah, you guys tell my hands are a little shaky. I haven't eaten in 7 hours, maybe 6 hours. I think I ate around 1. You guys, it's probably far enough away you guys can't see when my hands are shaking a little bit, but I can tell. It's getting angry. He's an angry elf. Okay, got that on there. Now we gotta put our backing plate on. Yep, we have to take this piece off. Gotta take this piece off here. Ooh, that does not have a retaining on it. Put our backing in there. I'm gonna put this immediately back on because that could keep our backing from falling out. Okay, sorry, I can't show you. I need to face it towards me so I can see. Someone order me some food. I want Red Robin now. Give me a gluten-free Red Robin burger with no cheese, stat. I know that makes me sound super high maintenance. Trust me, I know. But if I don't do that, my stomach will explode. Okay. Stick that there. Now stay in place. Come on, real gentle. Oh yeah, it's on there. Stop it, Susan. Stop it. I wish I had 3 hands. Yes. I wasn't gonna say it. No, I know exactly how it sounds, trust me. I just, like, I'm not a picky eater, but I'm, like, forced to be, you know? Like, I will eat, like, if you make something for me and it's not gonna, like, destroy my stomach, I will generally eat it. It can be spicy, it can be, maybe a little bland, whatever. It's not gonna bother me, but, like, if it's something that will quite literally, make a bomb go off in my insides, then, like, I'm not gonna eat it. It sucks. Yeah, exactly, bud. It sucks, but sometimes that's what you gotta do. All right, there we go. Take that through, and then let's squeeze this guy up there. Appreciate someone hitting all those likes. Hey, babe. How do you feel about stuff that you can't tell if it's too spicy or salty? That you can't tell if it's too spicy or salty? I mean, if I can't tell, then it isn't too spicy or too salty, right? Like, if I can't tell and I'm eating it, then it clearly isn't too much of either of those things, right? It's a beast. What's up, body count? How are we doing? Just over here getting real hangry. Getting real hangry over here. All right, I think I'm gonna need one zip tie over here. Just real quick to hold all this stuff together. There we go. That's good. Okay. So this guy is going to go. Oh, no. That one doesn't go over to there? Which one of these is which? One of these. Let's see. so this guy needs to go. That's only got 3 pins on it. 3-pin one. I'm so confused. What did I do wrong? Oh wait, maybe it's these two go together. Yeah? Yeah, okay. And this one goes over to there. Okay. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm yelling at, but. Okay. It's gonna go like that. There's really no tie-down spots over here for this. Like, I've got all this open space over here, but there's no tie-down spots for it. Which is kind of unfortunate. So unlike yesterday where I only used, well, I guess
I'm getting hangry and you're not going to like it when I'm hangry.
I'm getting hangry and you're not gonna like it when I'm hangry. I'm probably not a very nice person to be around when I'm hangry. Okay. All right, so we got that over there. Hungry or angry? I'm more hungry than angry. Babe, did you make something that's really spicy or something? I don't know. What's going on here? Okay.
Feed the Rednek.
So all that's installed. I've got 2 SATA cables to power, and then yeah, we're pretty well set here. We're basically done. We can plug our power supply in, get all that stuff plugged in. Oh, we can put this on at some point. And then we'll get our GPU in there and then we're done. We are moving, chat. We are moving. Frickin' moving. All right, 600 watt cable. Boom, GPU ready to go. Motherboard. Feed the Rednek. I know. I'm honestly tempted to order some Red Robin and have it delivered to my office. My wife will be upset with me if I do, probably, because we have food at home, but I'm pretty hungry. Although, if I order it with my business card, then technically it doesn't cost us our personal money anything. Okay, we have to take one of these. Drive bays out. It's in the way. Remember how I said I was gonna leave it unless it got in the way? Well, the time has come. It's in the way. How do I get it out though? There we go. And then I'll just put this back in there. So they know where it goes in case it's ever needed. I have to take this out. We're not using any 2.5 or 3.5 inch drives. There's another bay there. If you wanted to use the SATA drive or whatever, SATA SSD, like there's 2 more spots there. So it's not really necessary and it's in the way of our power supply. So it's gone. Be banished. You just finished your son's PC last night? Hey, let's go. How did it turn out? Everything goes smooth? Oh, I could have put this in from the other side. It's got this little plate here you can take off. Red Robin, yum. Sad part is, and my wife will attest to this, we've got another place here that's like local, and it's better than Red Robin. Like their food is definitely better, better quality and everything. For some reason, I crave Red Robin. I'll be like, I just really want like the big Red Robin fries and a burger and their campfire sauce. I don't know. The heart wants what the heart wants, right? It went smooth. Love to hear that. Now you can be on your own PC. Let's go. Sometimes you got to do something selfless so that you can be selfish. All right, power supply installed. Boom. Done. Let's get our motherboard cable plugged in up here, which is not a very long cord, it appears. This Be Quiet power cables are they're a little shorter than I think they should be. Man, I know this is a big case, but goodness gracious. Come on. Sorry, it's requiring a bit of effort here to get this in. My focus is more on getting this in here without breaking anything. No, the top came out. Then making sure you guys can see what I'm doing. We're talking through it, so sorry. There we go. Got it. Okay, there we go. That's in there, and it's tight. Like, I don't even know if we'll be able to use the cable management stuff over here. Okay. I think we can for this stuff. Maybe like this first rung. Just like that. Okay, so that's in there. We can get our SATA power stuff in here real quick. Okay. I think we want to run this actually. Come on. Come on. I'll run this onto the back side of this little bundle. That. Now my wife is mad at me for spending so much money. Got him. Yep. You can't win everything, you know? Sometimes you just can't win, you know? Put one more zip tie in there, just so it looks nice and clean. That's what I'm doing with my current PC, probably going to my son when your Rednek PC shows up. Yeah, there you go. It's the way to do it. It's the way to do it. Yeah, if you're not turning it into like a stream PC or something, giving it to the kiddo, you know, give it to someone else who needs one. It's a good way to go. Okay. Don't know if the cable ties that I have are narrow enough to fit back there. How do you feel about some orange ties in the back, Taylor? Nobody's ever gonna see them, but let's see if that's big enough. Ooh, it is big enough. Look at that. Go with whatever you want. There we go. Boom, orange cable tie. It's so pretty. Just throwing a few in here to kind of bring some stuff together so that it looks nice and clean. And again, nobody's ever gonna see this. Okay, cool, like that. And we'll just add those into this little bundle here. Like that. Don't mind me just fixing a couple things here. So it looks a little bit better. And where's the third one? There it is. There it is. Okay. So we're gonna pull those this way. Just bring them into that bundle there. The other one's getting kind of full. Okay. All right. It's time to get our GPU in here, and then we'll be pretty much done. Okay. What one? Okay. Doesn't want to come out yet. Fine, fine. All right, let's check on this. The last Gigabyte one we did only used 2 slots. This one may use 3. We'll see. Got that nice stand that it comes with from Gigabyte. Very nice to have. This one also only uses 2. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Get that out here. Then we need to mount up this support bracket here. means taking these top or bottom 2 bolts out. Oops. Okay, put that one in there nice and tight. All right. What's the difference between 2 and 3? Oh, just the number of things that it takes up. So with 2 of them, that means there's only 2 bolts holding it in over here. If there was 3, then it would be 3. I'm kind of surprised that this thing isn't thick enough for them to consider it to be 3, but with the built-in stand or support bracket that they give you, you really don't need 3 anyways. Okay, it's nice and tight. All right, that's nice and tight. All right, so that little bracket now is on there. So we can let's pull off all the plastic off this guy. Okay. Okay. Come on. There it goes. Stupid plastic. All right, all the peels are off. Yeah, it's not gonna affect performance or anything like that. It's just a design choice for them. Okay, get our 3 bolts here ready with their little washers. Okay, that wraps around the back like that. These guys are all nice and tight. So now, let's open that up, pull this off, and we gotta get this guy out. There we go. Then we can stick this in, make sure you wrap that little guy back behind. All right, we are in the slot. are technically in the slot, but these little pieces back here are not quite lining up. Let me do one thing real quick. Stick that back there again. Okay. Let's make sure. Okay. I'm gonna bend these out just ever so slightly. Just ever so slightly. So what's happening here is you've got these little grooves right back here that these things stick into. And that's what these are supposed to stick into. But they were a little bit too far inward. And so they were just hitting the back of the case, or that back panel, whatever you want to call it, rather than going into the slot. There we go. Just like that. See? Easy peasy. Only peels time. No, we can't do that live. Crazy. Can't be doing that kind of craziness live. What about the thousands of people that want to see the video? All right, got those done. Now we gotta lift it. Let's lift this guy just a little bit. Nice and tight. There you go. So got this thing holding here. So this bracket reaches out, stops this out here from sagging. And then you got these two bolts here holding this side from sagging, and then you've got it all sitting into the PCIe slot, obviously. And now all we need is to route the GPU power cable out. And based on how short the the motherboard power cable was, we're gonna go from the bottom. So we'll get that plugged in real quick. Looks amazing. Oh, just wait. Just you wait, sir. You don't even have it turned on yet. That's when you're gonna get turned on. Okay. So there we go. Got that in there. Let's put these guys back in. Keep those ports nice and clean for the trip to their new home. Again, put this all away. Yo, what's up, RK? How you doing? You're here just in time. You know, what's funny is the case actually comes with its own GPU mounting bracket and stuff too, but it's not as good as the one that Gigabyte gives you. All right. Got that put in there. Okay. Let's get these out of the way. All right, how's our cable management looking? It's not exactly the best cable management work I've ever done, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's not the worst, but again, we always try and strive for trying to do something that's gonna take minimal effort to pull apart if the customer ever needs to fix something, like replace something that gets broken, or if they want to upgrade down the line. So the fact that, you know, we've only used 3 zip ties in this whole build, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it not being perfect, because guess what's gonna happen? Well, for one, we're gonna put the top back on. Boom, done. Then the fun part, then we get to put this guy back on. Like that. And all that stuff just disappears. Mostly disappears. Let's push on this little bundle here. Okay, we can wrap this back this direction. Oh, is it hitting this? Oh, maybe that guy right there. No? What are you hitting on? And technically it's probably fine, because it's not like it's not wanting to close at all, but it's like it's staying closed, it's just not staying all the way firmed up to where it should be. All right, I think we're gonna have to call that good. I don't honestly know what's holding it back. Nothing's really sticking out very far. All right, we're calling that good. Just like that. Hey, you can see the one orange zip tie. Just like that. Like there was no cables in the entire back of the case. All right, here's the only peel you guys are gonna get. Richard, are you ready? Are you watching? Here's the peel you guys are gonna get tonight. I'm waiting until Richard responds because I don't want him to miss it. Lovely. Give it to you? All right. Here, Hold on. Let me turn the music off too. There's 0 extra sound. Oops. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Ready? Are we ready for this? All right, round 2. I don't even know if you could hear the second one. There it is. There it is. Free peels. All right, chat. I think you guys know what time it is. Because this PC is done. She's built like a tank. And she's ready to go. So, you know, if you want to see it turn on, and get turned on, I'm gonna need you all to throw some fire emojis in the chat. Richard is already ahead of me. Throw some fire emojis in the chat, whether you're on Facebook, or sorry, whether you're on Kick or YouTube. I wanna see those going up in excitement for this build being completed and ready to turn on, okay? I wanna see it. Soul Reaper coming in. Taylor throwing some emotes up. Where's the custom loop?
Oh, Red, turn me on already.
It's outside of this budget, just like it's outside of this case. All right, let's turn these down real quick. We're gonna flip that off. Flip that one off. Oops. There we go. Who's ready to see this monster in action? All right, sorry, this thing is, there we go. The wifey coming in, Diana coming in, appreciate that. Oh, Red, turn me on already. All right, Richard, get ready to get turned on by me as soon as I can find this power button. There it is.
Hit that button.
How it's something a little less crazy, like that. Don't worry, just memory training. Still memory training. Don't worry, it happens. Ooh, RK, those are some fun little emotes. Ooh. Ah. Taylor, you're in love? Yes. That's what I love to hear. Okay, well, unlike a normal stream, we played some games earlier today. So unless you guys have some questions, anyone have any questions, thoughts on the build? Hit me with them, hit me with them. If anyone has any questions or anything, we can answer those now, and then we're gonna call it a day. You're freaking awesome, appreciate that. The lazy season. Wow, wow, let's go. Oh my gosh, who has the moist command? Kolky, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, if you guys are hanging out and you haven't yet on YouTube, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It does help out the stream, and it will hopefully help out the video once the stream posts. Do I load Windows 2? Absolutely. So here's kind of my process for when I build a computer. So obviously I do this, build it all together on stream. We'll end stream, then I will post it to the BIOS, which typically it's already done by the time we get there. But post it to the BIOS, update to the newest, best BIOS, enable XMP, Expo, whatever, DOCP for the RAM. If it's getting overclocked and tuned by Trap, that's when we'll have him go in there and do a bunch of settings within the BIOS. Then we'll install Windows. Right now, we're using Windows 11 Pro. So we'll install Windows. If Trap is not doing the optimization stuff, then I will do all the Windows updates. I'll install all of the chipset and other drivers for the motherboard, install the NVIDIA or AMD GPU driver, and then run some basic tests just to make sure everything's running properly. Also making sure that any sort of RGB stuff is controllable. So like making sure that if there's dedicated software for anything specific on the PC, we'll make sure that's downloaded and installed and ready for whoever's going to be using it. So it's super easy. They don't need to try and download and find stuff. They can just open the programs they need and set up all the RGB. So that's where I kind of set myself apart from a lot of people. Everything is fully updated, ready to go. It's basically like you turn it on, plug it in, and you should be ready to play, ready to download some games and get going. Oh, it's from Marvel. Nice. Your son loves it too? Hey, love to hear that, Taylor. Yeah. Yeah, everybody make sure you hit that sub button if you're on YouTube as well. We are past the monetization number that we need for subs, but we need more watch hours. So make sure you're watching videos as they come out, Yeah, any other thoughts, questions? Wow. Got the Disco Pepe. That's nice. I didn't get any instruction on my current PC for RGB. Oh, yeah. Yours is all going to be controlled through the Lian Li L-Connect software. Yours is already set up with a color scheme, but yeah, he'll just use L-Connect for that one. This one is through Gigabyte's apps in the Gigabyte App Center. So it used to be called RGB Fusion. Now it's kind of just run through the Gigabyte Center. But yeah, since none of these RGB fans have their own proprietary software, it's all just going to be run through the motherboard's RGB software. Super easy. The one bummer is the bracket for the GPU, the anti-sag bracket, is kind of blocking the debug LEDs, which is unfortunate, but other than that, I think it's going quite well. Yeah, Soul Reaper, it's already installed in there. I've already set it up as I've set it up with some colors and stuff so that when we take pictures of it tomorrow, it'll already look really cool. And I'll do the same for this one when Trap gets done with it, with the Gigabyte Center. Yeah, I typically will do a CPU and a GPU benchmark test, with Cinebench, and then a Unigine Heaven benchmark, and then I usually will use something like Passmark to run the full gamut of CPU, GPU, memory, and your storage to benchmark all of those, and that kind of acts as a little bit of a stress test and just making sure everything's kind of working properly. Can't really tell until you pointed it out. I can't tell what? Oh, the debug LED? Thanks, good sir, much appreciated, and we'll definitely recommend you. I appreciate that. And, you know, make sure people are using those discount codes so that, you know, you can save them some money and you can, you know, help support one of your creators, not me, you know, whoever's discount code you're using. But yeah, that's yeah, the bracket blocking the LED. I just was looking at it to see if it would post, and I noticed the orange light down there, which means it didn't actually post. It's I think orange is DRAM, so yeah, it might be acting a little bit funny. So we might have to mess with it a little bit before we get it to go. But seems to be doing okay. Thanks to Nerves as well. Yes, sir. All right. For reals, that's it. We're done. PC's built. We're gonna get working on getting Windows installed and everything up to date and set up for Trap so that he can do the optimizing and tuning and everything. So cool. Diana, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, this was a fun build. It was nice and quick for being a high-end build. Like it's very simple, being able to just like throw the radiator up front, don't touch the front fans, just kind of plug everything in. Cable management, maybe, I mean, we could have spent like 3 times the amount of time trying to like redo all the cable management to make it look perfect using a million zip ties, but you know, I much prefer making sure everything is easy to access and take out if needed, if something goes wrong. So, all right. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later. Wait, I need the mouse.